We're going to look at what we call lollipop diagrams. They're basically just diagrams in the Cartesian plane. All right, and the most important thing is that we establish which quadrant we are working in. So tan is negative and cos is positive. There's only one place where that happens, and that's in the fourth quadrant. Right, essential to success in these is knowing your ratios. So in fact, we should know that tan of theta is actually y over x, right? And we don't want the opposite hypotenuse and adjacent definitions. At this point, we want the x, y, and r definitions. Right, now we know that this is negative 2. We can write negative 2 as a fraction, 2 over 1. In quadrant 4, it is clear that the y is actually negative and the x is positive. So we're looking at something like this. Right, and some people draw a big dot there and they say that this looks like a lollipop, hence the name. Right, so 1, negative 2. Y over x, negative 2. We can now use Pythagoras to work out our r value, right? This as a length is 1 and this as a length is 2. 1 squared plus 2 squared, 5 square rooted, that is our radius. Okay, it did say clearly in the instructions that we need to show where theta is. Remember, theta is measured from here the whole way around in an anti-clockwise direction to there. So that's theta. Right, we're then asked to find sine of theta. Now that will be really straightforward, providing we know our ratios. Sine of theta is y over r, and r we know is root 5, and y we know is negative 2. So negative 2 over root 5. Right, we are able to, if we wanted to, it's not necessarily required, but we are able to rationalize the denominator of that. If we multiply the top and the bottom by root 5, we actually get negative 2 root 5 over 5. Okay, sorry, that's with the rational denominator. Okay, right. Now, here we asked to find sine squared plus cos squared, sine squared theta plus cos squared theta. We actually know the answer to this is 1. Just to make sure we know what sine squared means, I'm actually going to show you that it's going to be 1. And so what we're going to do is we're going to work out, we know that sine theta, we've already worked that out, is negative 2 over root 5. That's sine theta, we're going to square it. Cos theta, remember, it actually wasn't given in the question. Cos theta is going to be x over r. It's going to be 1 over root 5. Right, and when we square these out, so notice that's sine theta, now we're going to square it. We're going to get 4 over root 5. Sorry, 4 over root 5 squared is 4 over 5. And this is 1 over 5. Final answer, 5 over 5, 1. Okay, right, hope that was helpful.